with Palu setting a record almost twice.
Mad.
It's
a madness.
Hey, look at that. You normally dig them inside cash, but here they are, losing their lives. Nade. Well, sometimes they're a bit slow-paced, and we're not really seeing that at this moment in time, as demonstrated as I talk. A quick trade, and it's to the side of the door. Hyena goes for a wide swing, gets the Severe, gets the man inside the point as well. Suddenly a 1 versus 1. Canadian is trying to chase, but he can't make it here. Oh no! Luminosity with a nail biter of an opener. Those just soft destruction panels. Slash, however, brings a bit of hard destruction and blows thinking nade.
And that veteranism player that just keeps moving. Slash.
Rotate, and Rampy's going to try and take blue. Doesn't get caught by Rexon, but then catches him himself. And it is very, very quickly shifted into Luminosity's favor. Zafir finds another one on the far side, and there it is. And if they can get Rexon out of this corner, they can get a really good hold on this.
Nobody's inside of blue, though, for Luminosity. They could be prone for a flank, but Doodle, the classic smoke get Memorial Door, rains on through, and one more he sees in the sideline. A triple for Doodle. Hyena also jumping on board. Bosco, such little HP, no time left. Does whiff the shots, and Doodle, the pistol comes out. Sure, you get one, but that's all you're gonna get.
Watches, waits. It's going to be down to some pretty big heroics here to find the Echo at the back of the room, but Luminosity aren't going to begin to allow that to happen with their first round one. The angle they take with this, it might be a bit too close, but it doesn't matter, because Doodle from deep finds Rampy and sends him into the Doodle. Just ahead in the drone, doing the piecework first, and there's Faults catching one, there's Faults catching two. Both of them tried to find the body, and still a huge amount work for SSG.
Oh, what a kill from Slash. The C4 comes out, but they're right beside him. They have no idea, but he does. Slash has the swing around, and Canadian, no time to try and stick to the fuser. Luminosity.
From Luminosity. And you know what that means? That means they have great communication, and they are well aware of how they are being played against. Yeah, so in a plant situation.
Thinking Nade takes a lot of Toxic Babe damage, and Hyena will find the headshot. So pose Luminosity to try and retake above. Fault still in Moto, the quick jiggle peek around from Jaeger, but it doesn't work. Rex, and he goes down. Doodle has to try and find him the shock, and he tries to stick a Rampy. He bottles the shots. No, he kills Hyena. A 1v1, no time for Doodle. Rampy, the SSG Wonder Star, makes it happen yet again.
Spacestation right now. Bosco gets a bit of information but can't capitalize as Doodle swings on, gets one, Faults with the trade, and Slash with one of his own. The two remaining bodies swing into the point, but there is Canadian. There is the man that we wanted to show up, and there he is coming in with an end of round double.
What's your favorite?
I mean, I obviously, Commando. I think I'm going to run.
Single window main stairs, and this is the aggression that Luminosity can bring, but that's Doodle.
That's played into, and so far, as you said, it is looking much more convincing. Bosco takes one, and then the second. Here they're trying to just collapse down on Bosco, and this is one of those moments where if you had a Capital, you might be able to do something, but Faults is doing more than that, takes care of two of them at the bottom of the staircase. They're going to go for their second bold charge, and for the second time, 2 kills come down. Luminosity, why, oh why, would you try to maybe completely tear this LG attack apart?
Slash coming in from dirt, has to make the play. Oh, but no, shut down by Thinking Nade. 2 for himself. Oh, he missed the shot in the SMG-11, but it doesn't matter. Rampy's back in the bomb site.
Really, really far and deep down in Armory, and there he goes wide, and there he goes! Factor!
He can still be a big part in this round, then the collapse comes in. Rexon dives through the window, another one lines up, but no, doesn't win that. Canadian has it. Thinking Nade as well from the main stairs. Doodle with the refrag, Hina as well, and now it's a 1v2. Rampy below has the impact grenade. He sees the planter. Oh, he gets off at time. What a clutch for Rampy. Oh my. Take a bow, young man.
He can really just turn the tide of an entire game. It took the well-seasoned teamwork of SSG to be able to stop.
There's Rampy again, the Wonder Kid, as I've so dubbed him for this team, and he still rains on through. The C8 lands its shots, and another one. Luminosity, they're feeding him already.
Yeah, and there is Fault side. It's the diffuser carrier too, but that just gives away the game, gives away the position, and gives SSG.
This hook aside, and there goes the air jab. Quickly sweeped around and Factor on the last bullet he had there before he switched to his berry. 9 is still going at it. Factor, he's unstoppable, tearing SSG for all they're worth, and now Canadian has to make it happen. Almost had that flick onto Doodle. Looking for the MK, has the pistol out, and Rexon is such low HP, but the crossfire is there from Faults. He came in through, I think, the window there, and still hunting for one more, but Factor has the pre-fire available.
Well, they're setting themselves up now to try and actually collapse, but Slash from underneath isn't going to allow Bosco.
Canadian rushing through in towards reception, with all the shots. Slash has the turnaround. Quad kill for Slash. Still, this ADS is always a little bit confusing. Rampy TK's faults, but makes up for it nonetheless. So even though it says double
kill,
the
other point, they are worried about the cross angles, but it's the bodies inside the blue bar that are going to be the end. With 2 instant responses of their own. More canisters, more smoke, and more close firefights come in here as Nade tries to charge through, but it's Faults and Canadian and almost Faults again. There goes Rexon. The move may not have paid off. Finds one body down. The diffuser finds the floor too. The
Hellfire SSG so patient in waiting. An ice angle, Space Station. A big cluster of around there that we didn't really question why they have people scattered around so freely. Look, Slash by himself inside of Sunrise. Nobody's there for the refrag. Rexon, I don't even know anymore. And SSG just
Space, but Space is all in Space Station's game, and they find themselves
aggressive gameplay. Shots rattle back and forth. Bosco behind the shield, and Rexon tried to get something. He finally gets some kills. Whatsoever, Hyena tries to peer on through the off angle, being held by Thinking Aid on top of the go anyway, apart from an SSG round. Just standing in the open, Faults is there, and
it's a tight map, a tight doorway, whichever way you look at it. And it's just down to, well, Luminosity.
So on the Canadian, got the other man in reception. Bosco still playing like his life depends on it.
Just a 4 versus 2 and a huge amount of damage either way. A 4 versus 1. All down to Bosco now to keep this on the side of them. No! Luminosity, talking of good work, finds 1, finds 2. Doodle! Taken out of orbit by Bosco, and Slash finds the trade.
Another C4 for North America. Hyena in towards the main lobby. Finds Canadian, 2v2. They have to hold on for much as they can. Hyena goes massive, and Faults now a 1v. He is taking down Slash. You have to jump onto this, and he does get it. Faults a nice attempt, but Luminosity, they make it happen.
In closer to be a bit more aggressive as they try and stop the plant going down, but it's Bosco that gets taken by Doodle, and Factor finds 1, but Rampy and Faults and Hyena find ones of their own. The floor, he's being picked up, but there is no time to do it. Rampy is all that can hold on to this, finds 1 as Stokeby goes round, has to get the kill, but can't! Luminosity! 6 overtime! And Rexon finds Faults. There's another one for Rexon, almost finds another on the Cool Vibe stairs, but the plant is going down. A 5 versus 1. Rampy completely overwhelmed.
By coming towards the service. Factor, what a kill on the Canadian. Just a little pop-up.
Taken. Rampy is able to find 1 on the back side. Takes control of main lobby, but Rexon is on the shoulder, but it doesn't matter. There's also a run-out that gets taken care of too. themselves into this game and throwing it away. Doodle at least finds 1 to bring it back into a 2 versus 1 situation. They've got 10 seconds. They're going for the defuse. The angle's covered, and SSG, we are going to maximum OT.
All the cover is there. The final Toxic Babe gets tossed in. He's taking a lot of damage, but he makes it happen. No, he doesn't. It gets shot down. Holding on the blue stairs. Thinking aid. Oh, a great shot. Factor. His head goes off, and Rampy's still alive. He's the man still above. Rexon jumps in towards Sunrise. They line up for him. Rampy falls. Thinking aid in the post plant. A 1v3. Rexon both of them. So passive, Finkinade goes to the jump out. There's Ash. She was on her drone. Now 1v1 Hyena versus Finkinade. Half of the timer still there. Finkinade, can you make this happen? Another run out. He goes for it, but no! Hyena, he makes it happen. What a game from Luminosity. What a comeback.
That they kind of have against this map, and the momentum that Luminosity have coming into this map.
30 seconds, Luminosity now. They need to try and regather themselves.
Well, the long fight of long death comes in the favor of SSG. Canadian finds a C4 on one side. Faults and Finkinade find ones of their own, and there is another for Faults.
Try and look for an opening pick, but as long as SSG, they have that upstairs control, there's going to be no plants coming in anytime soon. Faults, he's managed to peer away, but a quick prone. Piano, the most important room in the entire map, and it shows here. Luminosity, they've hit a brick wall that they just can't get through at the moment. Rexen, nice picks it down anyway. Nonetheless, Rexen, he falls. No time really to get the kills. Tries to stick to the fuse, but realizes there's no point. We're not going to make it happen. And this should be an easy cleanup for SSG, which it will be. Scanner being placed there, using the IQ to the best of the ability. Oh, what a shot from Slash. The quick triple tap. One of them at least hits Canadian.
Use it because Nade is below and he's causing issues. Bosco brings it to a 2-2. Rexen puts it back as a 2-1, and Doodle brings it to a Luminosity round.
Basket, they need to try and force their way, because at the moment they're trying to do these split pushes, and well, Factor does catch out Ramping. That was a very risky one there from him. No response.
Yeah, and Factor's obviously got the opening frag for the previous 2 rounds, and there's somebody back as Doodle charges up, but Factor on the double.
Possibly the worst position it ever could be. Now 1v2, Canadian still picked up Slash and Hyena. Finkinade on yellow, he finds him as well. A 1v1, this has to be it. Factor pushes on through, he has the shotgun out, he's chasing after him. You have to run, Mosley, run for all your life. Oh, and he's got away. SSG has continued that train like it's no tomorrow, and Faults, well, he's still one of those players. Out Rampy, another kill for himself. The last 2 players stacked up outside in towards the server, and a flawless for SSG, the second in the series.
A really, really well played round there as well.
Out of every team here at the tournament.
Box gets Hyena, and now they have the man advantage. Factor goes hard, finds Bosco, but Rampy goes harder and finds revenge. Canadian on the top floor has nothing to do because Rampy is going to do it himself.
One of the only teams I think really left in the entire scene across all regions who have this play style.
Being one of those younger players is just trying to keep consistent. And there's one of the older players showing him how it can be done. NA knows how to swing oh so well.
Rampy below, loses that against Slash, and there goes the C4. Canadian, he's gone now. Bosco also has to swing in, and Reve swings around. Diffuser surely has to get planted, and Finkinade has the cover. SSG push it to series point. The game has kind of pretty much swung out of their favor. He is ready and raring and looking for more, but there he goes. Rampy from above, talking of players that have had very, very good days. Every smoke possible is being thrown and popped. They're trying to cover it from pipes, but Rampy covers it from above. There is body after body. The diffuser's down, and SSG take the map with a 7-1, showing that we kind of were a bit worried about, and they proved all of our doubts and all of our worries wrong.